Hello everyone, today is day 26. Supposedly today we are to reach 2276, but honestly I don't think this is yet possible. Plus today it is already pretty late, and if I want to get my edits in and upload the video in time, I might not be able to play too many games, so I might play one game, and if this game ends really fast, we could play a second game, but I really doubt that. So let's just enjoy this one game, and let's try to get the most out of it. Let's see what our opponent will be playing. So this is, again, my Blitz line. I play the Catalan. The idea is basically pretty simple, and we're just trying to create a kingside attack, and just forget about the fact that we're down a pawn. If we can't win with the attack, we must win back some material in the very least, and we can reach this goal, we should be in good shape. If not, then we're in bad shape, I guess. So c5 was the move chosen by my opponent, we can't take. And the fact is, after this, I think we just move out of the way with queen c2. Now we've got rook fd1 coming in very fast. Also this, or perhaps just e4, of course, e4. So knight c6 is played by my opponent. Let's first go with bishop g5. And now this threat would become much more dangerous. And if we can coax him to play h6, that would be the better, because when you are attacking your opponent, you would like some pawn-wise weaknesses from your opponent. So let's first play e4. A must-play move in the Catalan, controlling the square, and then he played knight b2, knight b4, and we slide away. So queen c7 was played by my opponent. Let's now push. We're expecting this move from him, in which case we can take, or perhaps we can also just go for this. And after we trade, this would result in a better knight here. So let's first pick up the free pawn he gave me. And now we've got the right to set our knight into a strong square. And knight d6 would make a lot of sense right now. f6 was played. I guess the safe choice would be to first push his knight out of the way. Evidently he played knight c6. And now let's take, let's reroute, let's target this weak pawn on e6. Of course, this double pawn is very weak as well. And now let's just go here. Let's see what he will play right now. Knight b6, okay? What next? Rook b8, okay? Makes sense. And I guess the threat would be something like this. Let's go here. Target a7. I guess that's the natural choice. Aha, so rook fc8. Let's first trade, and we can go here to target this pawn. I guess knight c4 here makes a lot of sense, in which we might play this. But there's takes with the rook, and we have this. If you take, then we can take here. So even trade, I guess. Let's see which choice he will go for. He went for queen f7, targeting f2. Let's just defend stubbornly. And luckily, we also have this pin. That means his knight is literally unmovable right now, which gives me the chance to actually go for this. Let's go here, targeting this rook, and now he retreated all the way. We can attack, and again this pin is still existent. So rook to c6, very stubborn defense. Let's try to find a way to break through. Now our pin works no more, so where should we put our queen is the question. I guess we should move our rook first. And right now, our time advantage is going to prove very important. He played that. Okay. Uh-oh. That looks scary. How to deal with it. Okay, I guess we have to go for this. Luckily, he is very low on time, otherwise we would actually be in trouble. But right now, e6 pawn is having some problems. King g7 is chosen by him. We can take, of course. A free pawn is a free pawn after all. And now we target this rook. Let's see where he will go to. Rook a1. Okay, I see. If we take, there's this. Anything better, though? Probably not. We could take, and we could win another pawn. But what now? Okay, I guess the first critical thing for us to do is to actually put our pieces together and ensure there's no way for him to actually fork two of my pieces. So let's just wait. Now currently he doesn't have a check, so we can move our rook around a bit. We can go here. We can go here then. We can attack. We can go up. We can block. So we can attack. We can get out of the way. And we can just retreat. Give a check. Give another check. Oh, he's actually pre-moving. Wow. Why is he playing this fast? That's scaring me. Oh, finally. I actually think we are straight up better in this position. Luckily, the flag did work. Actually, that was a very good game, honestly. So let's take a quick look and see where we messed up. I think in the opening phase, our position was decent, actually. Yep, expected. Now we've got this knight stubbornly planted on this critical square. And I would love to mention, I actually thought he's going to play here, in which we would take after this. We take, and then we can take here. So even though the pawn structure is slightly messed up, but we've got the bishop on the knight, we've got a target over here, we've got an open file on the a file, and I really love this position. But rather he went back, so we took the pawn, knight e5, takes, knight c5. Here, we moved away. Our queen kind of turned into a battering ram for a moment there, and this turned out to be the major issue. Apparently I need to target the queen once, and after that, okay, I don't really understand, but I do understand that this actually leads to some problems, because after knight c4, we lost this b2 pawn. Even though we have this tactic, we are very passive. Even though in a few moves we are better again, but apparently here queen c6 is the correct sacrifice. And after, oh, not that of course, after this, aha, now we are destined to win this pawn. Let's say if something like this, we have bishop takes. If he simply moves away, we have rook f5. Okay, I understand. That seems different compared to this line that we actually went into, because we're one tempo late, which allowed him to take defensive mirrors properly. Rook a1 takes, and this is just a dead draw. We actually have exactly the same material, surprisingly, but it doesn't really matter a lot, because we are just gonna shuffle our pieces around as long as there's no possibility of winning any of the pieces or actually overpowering me with a king attack, like something like if we manage to walk over here and then jump over here, that'll be very scary. That would be one of the two types of winning possibilities, but neither of them happened, and he actually have only 2 seconds. Like, his pre-move skills was really good, and I'm really impressed, but unfortunately it's too little too late. Even though there's a few checks, we can block it safely, we can give another few checks, which cause him to run out of time. Why did the engine jump? Okay, I guess nothing happened. Bishop g4, we threatened a skewer on the f-file. He gave a check, we blocked, and he simply timed out. As my opponent said, nice flag. I think it's a good flag as well, but honestly, the game quality was slightly worse compared to other games. I guess that's a... what? Let's wait for the accuracy to come out. Aha, 92. Decent. I think this might be one of my worst games in the series, and that's saying a lot because I think I've played at least 50 games already. But all's well that ends well. We successfully managed to win today's game, so see you tomorrow. I will try to catch up with the rating. I understand that it's quite difficult, but I'm pretty sure we can do it. So see you tomorrow, and let's hope for the best.